Hey guys, JV here. Excited you're with me. As always, it's Community More Than channel. Glad you're here and super pumped. We're going to talk today about 6 reasons why I love this iPad mini over the reMarkable 2. Now remember, or other e-ink devices. Remember, very important. I always do these videos and I get a ton of negative comments. I will do the opposite review tomorrow on 6 reasons why I love the reMarkable 2 or paper or books note devices over the iPad, because there are some goods and bads. So today we're going to favor the iPad mini over the reMarkable 2, and I'm going to give you the reasons why. So let's just get to it right now. Let's go. Number 1 reason why you would want to get the iPad mini over a reMarkable 2 or e-ink device is the color. Obviously, the color is awesome. It works real well. The color on the books is okay. It's kind of faded, but when you utilize this device, it is amazing with the color. And for me, I'm using the Dude screen protector. It is a paper feeling screen protector. It made all the difference in the world. I actually use their product on my iPad Pro also that they sent me. Full disclosure, I am not getting paid by any of these companies to talk about any of these things, but they did send me these for free. And I do like them a lot. No bubbles, no nothing. My OCD, it worked real well. Dude did a really good job with that. So I'm using it with the screen protector and with the color. And it does help maybe make it a little more matte. The one that I have on my iPad Pro 12 takes the blue light away, but I really like both of them. I'm using the iPad pencil with the silicone cover and took the silicone nib off because I like the way it writes with this screen protector on it. The next thing is obviously colors, number 1. Next thing is performance and some of the things that it does. So when you use Scribble and you just write on it, and then what it does is it just allows you to change your handwriting into text. When I'm doing my iPad or Apple reminders or my Apple Notes, it does a really good job of changing text or my scribbling, and Scribble's a good name for it because it scribbles to text. So I really like that, and I really like the performance with the new chip. In here, this thing just flies. I have no complaints about it. It works really well. And again, we'll talk about the reMarkable 2 and give you all the great things on that, or the paper or the other e-ink devices. They work too. Not a big issue for me as far as performance, though this does work a lot better than the books devices for sure. The third reason that I really like it is the size. The size is just a perfect size. I mean, it's just a small enough kind of tablet that you can take it anywhere with you, but with a caveat. If you have eye issues, and I do wear glasses, it can seem too small. People are complaining about the jelly scrolling, and people are complaining about the app structure. Those things don't bother me. In fact, I don't even ever use it in, I guess this is portrait mode. I am using this 90% of the time in landscape mode. So I never see the jelly roll. I've never seen it. I don't even know what they're really talking about because I never utilize it. I know you can see it when it's this way and you're kind of going through it, but I hardly ever use it that way. I'm using it this 90% of the time. So I would say that to me, the size is a blessing and a curse. It's like the perfect size. In fact, some of you that are thinking about the difference between these devices, maybe the iPad Air may be the perfect one for you because it's a little bigger, but that's not what this is about. I'm giving you 6 reasons why I would buy the iPad mini over an e-ink device. Size is one of them just because it's the perfect size. Obviously, the books is this size. The reMarkable 2 is this size, and the paper is gigantic. But this does have a real nice advantage using the size. The other thing that I would tell you that's really big is number 4 is the app store. Obviously, a lot of people that watch my channel, one of the problems we have with these devices is OneNote integration. And the books devices. You know, they're trying to find apps that work that are made for these tablets. And unless you have a Samsung kind of tablet or you're running a Apple tablet, they don't make them for the books products. Or obviously the reMarkable doesn't even have that on there. That's a simple note taker. So if you're using a lot of apps, then that is definitely a device for you that I think would be perfect for you. The fifth thing would be Apple world. If you're in the Apple world as I am, obviously Apple Watch, and then I have the Apple phone, and then I use their reminders within the framework of my system. It works real well. I will give the nod over the reMarkable actually with my own personal planner. If you follow the channel, I have Get It Done Now, and you can get the free planner over at morningcoach.com. You know, we have a whole annual coaching system that we do. I use Notability. It's what I've got on here right now, and it works, but I do like the reMarkable 2 a little bit more for the planner. But as far as the Apple world, when it comes to to-dos and reminders, it is just amazing. Again, I'll just use this pencil, scribble in there a little bit, it'll put in the to-do, and it just works real well. Finally, the convenience of it is something that I think is really critical. It is in the Apple world, and you can get Apple Care, and there is some convenience with it where these e-ink devices, one of the biggest complaints I get on the channel is that I can't try them. I can't go put my hands on them. I can't figure out where to utilize it until you get it. Then all of a sudden you're kind of stuck with it, or a nib breaks or something. The one that has the best customer service is Logic Paper. I actually talk to them a lot, but the reMarkable has good customer service. Books has good, but they're hard to get a hold of, where Apple, it seems like there's a store on every corner and you can get that taken care of. So there are some really solid reasons why you would want to go with this. And obviously I want to hear in the comments below any questions you have, because I'm going to make a video on why I think you should purchase the reMarkable 2 over this. And there are some substantial ones, including price, obviously, and battery life. There are a couple things there. And then for those of you that are minimalists and just want the basics, right, on your device. But there are some reasons to get this device. It is more expensive. And again, it fits in that role. From what I've seen, is it's like a love-hate. Like, some people really love this, and some people just can't find a use for it. And I think that may be where the iPad Air fits in for a lot of people. For me, this fits in between my iPad 12 point whatever inch. I think it's a 9-inch, 12.9 inch that I use kind of as a computer that I take with me sometimes. And then I have my MacBook laptop that I use for video editing, and MacBook Pro laptop. And then I have the Google Pixel for my writing. But this really is kind of a note taker, you know, which functions with those devices. Where this is a note taker that doesn't function with any devices. And same thing with the books and the paper. They're kind of solo. Books probably a little bit more than any of the others. But for me, having the ability to just grab this, sit on the sofa and put some reminders down, write some notes, put some things together really works. I use Notability. I don't use it as a reader. I ordered the Kobo Sage. I have the Kobo Forma now. I do not like the light on here. So yes, I do have multiple devices still, even if I went to this. But I don't like it as a reader. I've tried, even with the paper feel on it, the light just doesn't do it for me when I'm reading. And again, I'm trying to make this a positive video about this device over e-devices, but the one place it can't replace so far, it could, but it doesn't from a comfort standpoint, is my reader. So as far as notes and productivity and apps and color and comics and all those things, it works. And I don't mind the comics on it. It's that dense reading that I have an issue with. As far as academic texts, I would not go here. I've always been a books fan for that, the bigger books product. And there's a big announcement coming out from Paper that I think for those of you looking for academic text, it's going to help you. But again, I don't want to make this about all the devices, because I tend to do that, because this is 6 reasons to buy the iPad mini, the new one. 6 over the reMarkable is this: 1, color; 2, performance; 3, size. Again, size is one of those ones where it can really be a love-hate with that, but it is comfortable. Can be a little small. Apps is just a no-brainer. A lot of things that you can do on here. Apple World, if you're in their ecosystem, then this just kind of makes sense as the note taker. Convenience, having the ability to take it back, go test it if you want in an Apple store. And then obviously the whole big package of this as a new technologically chip-based, you know, the new chip, speed, functionality, it really works well. The negatives, I said there are a couple of the jelly scroll. I haven't seen that, because I use this device this way at least for the last week. It hasn't bothered me at all. Doesn't mean it might not for you. And of course, price could be a consideration. If you are looking for something that's in the middle, then it could be a problem. But I've always said, and again, we'll get into this to tomorrow's video, but I've always said that if you're looking for one device and you really want just one device to do many things, I would say the iPad or a Samsung tablet, if you're in that Android world, is the real answer. But if you're somebody that can have multiple devices, then watch my video tomorrow because it's going to help you. But I think this is a great device. It's working for me. I will keep you updated another couple weeks from now and keep giving you updates as I use it. I would not buy the Apple case. They're going to be mad at me for that, but I wouldn't. I mean, it just gets dirty right away. I would go on Amazon and get a cheaper one, and I'll show you what I buy because I just think it's ridiculous. And seeing just picks up dirt the way it does and how hard it is to keep it clean. So, as always, let me know on the bottom below what you think. What are your comments on this? Love to hear from you. And let's keep rocking and rolling right here on the channel. Thanks so much for being a part of this. Until tomorrow, we're going to talk about why you should buy this device, the reMarkable 2 or the paper, over the iPad. So let's get into that tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.